Hey guys, it's Bob Ferngren and I'm back with another 8-minute call. You know, making money is a lot easier today than it's ever been. And why is that? Social media, online. It just is, guys. Now, like everything, you gotta wanna. If you say, oh, I'd like to make more money, but you don't really wanna, meaning you're not gonna really change what you're doing, try things that are different, learn some new skills, well, nothing really changes. So there's got to be a desire there. And so what I want to do today is give you a little primer, give you a few examples of how making money is significantly easier right now, today. God bless you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Here's the deal. I'm talking to you right now, and I just relaunched this channel a couple of weeks ago, and there could be 3 people watching it. It could be 500 people watching this video, but this video is timeless, meaning it's always going to be here. So let's say I'm a plumber and I want to increase the sales of my business. So I place an ad in the newspaper, or I buy an ad on the radio, or maybe I'm a big deal and buy one on TV. That's wonderful, right? It gives you instant exposure, but the ad's gone. It's gone the next day, really, or a minute after it's on TV, or even if you bought an ad online, it has an expiration date. It gets taken down. You pay for X amount of time, right? Well, if you were to simply start posting what you do every day. Now, this is the bigger challenge here, the everyday thing. Posting what you do every day, what's going to happen over time? 1, your skills are going to get better, but 2, your exposure is going to increase, and over time it'll increase exponentially. Let's stay with the plumber idea. Let's say that every day you go out, you're determined that you're going to make a video every day of what you're doing. You can niche it out later. Maybe you're going to the king of toilets, or replacing the copper plumbing in your house, or whatever it is. So you can be the top person, the expert on something. But initially, all you're doing is like getting in the truck and going to a job, and you're just talking about the job. You don't talk about your clients with their names or their specific problems, but you talk about it, and you talk about it in a way that's interesting to you. There's some reason that you're a plumber, right? And every day you're posting. Now, where do I post? Well, there's a lot of places you can post. This video will initially go on YouTube, but then I can share it to Facebook, to Instagram, to TikTok. I can chop it up and make it into reels, all that. That's further down the road. What you want to do right now to increase your revenue is just be posting every day. The worst thing you can do is think about, I got to really be good at this. I got to really, really practice. You practice by doing. People will appreciate you more by you being sincere and real. You can stumble over your words. We do that in real life. I'm not perfect. Go watch any of my videos. I've been doing videos for over 10 years now. I mess up a lot of stuff. And you don't even have to really think about it. Here's what I'm doing. I'm just talking to you about something I know and understand and have practiced for a long time. So I just start talking to you about it. As a plumber, you know what you're doing. You've practiced it a long time. You just start talking about it. And you're gonna find a couple of niches there. One is entertainment. Maybe you're a funny guy and you add some joke of the day or something silly that happened on a job site. Or you could also be an educational type guy. You explain to them why this particular type of pipe is used in this particular situation, or how to, unclog your own toilet or whatever. You do a mix of it. I like the mix of it where there's entertainment and education. But here's what I've learned about most people. You know how most people are broke and in debt, overweight, sickly? Well, most people won't do this. I discovered how to build businesses online about 15 years ago. And most people that I was associated with, one, were scared to death, two, just wouldn't do it. And there was a point where I was making over $2 million a year, and 60% of that came from folks I did not know, and it was all online. I built relationships with a lot of those people over time, and lifelong relationships. What a wonderful way to meet more people. But again, I'm using the plumbing example to make it as basic and real as possible. Many of my friends are in network marketing, affiliate marketing, those type of businesses, and they go about and they start talking all about products or services. Fine, that's perfectly fine. But what you really need to do is to bring your own personality into it. You cannot overthink this. You cannot think I have to be an expert. If you know how to do a video, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm on my iPhone and I'm just doing a video. I personally don't add all the graphics. I could get lots more views. I could be a whole lot smarter about, what the title is, the subject matter, and creating a great, what they call a thumbnail or thumbtack. I'm not sure I forgot it right now. That catches people's attention right away. Yeah, I can do all that, and I'm going to get around to all that. But what I'm going to do every day is I'm going to create content. There's a lot of reasons to create content. One of the most important reasons for me to create content, besides the businesses that I own, is that my children's children will be able to share, hey, here's dad or grandpa or great grandpa. I want them to know who I am and what I did and what's important to me. So let me encourage you with a couple of things. Number one, stop being afraid. The people who are killing it out there are doing it online. Number two, you are an expert, whether you're a plumber, electrician, you're selling perfume, or you're selling dresses or yoga things or nutritionals. You're an expert, right? The people who are looking for what you got are not the experts. So over time, because you're always present, Now, there are people who are much better at this than I am, significantly better than I am at this. And certainly I'd encourage you, if you want to keep taking it further. But if you want to increase your income, if you want to increase your net worth, if you want to increase the money you have to live the type of life, you have to embrace the fact that online is where it's at. You get online and you post consistently, and over time you'll get better, guys. But if you think you can start this and then stop it and then skip it for a few months, then come back and do like 2 or 3 a day, nobody's following you. The people they're going to follow are going to be genuine. They're going to be there all the time, and over time you're going to be the expert. Now think about this. If you're the cool plumber guy or gal who's regularly posting, when someone needs a plumber and they've been following your content, who do you think they're going to call? They're going to call you. I got a whole lot more coming down the road on online selling and all that. But just think about that. And better yet, just go do it. God bless.